you test the creative. That's it. Just if your ad's not working, it's not because of the way you set it up. It's not because your interest is wrong or anything.
For people who don't know who Asad is an Instagram pro. He makes bang-on videos on how to make your Instagram better. He used to, but now he's more focused on making videos on how to scale your business and bring in more money into your business. So, and yeah, today what we are discussing is, what he is doing amazing lately when it comes to Facebook ads. So that would be the whole topic that we'll be covering, understanding how to use AI in your Facebook ads and scale your campaigns basically.
Yeah, man, I got you. Thanks for that intro. To be honest, I haven't made videos for a while, right? Which is what you've been trying to convince me to make. What the problem is with me, I have some skills and some skills I lack. And one of the skills I lack is scaling a team internally. I thought I was good at that, but I'm not. Even though there's so many people who are looking for jobs right now, and I actually have jobs to give, like I wish I had someone who'd come to me and say, look, I'll do all your video editing for you. And I'll also do some of the admin tasks, and I'll call people for you if you want to. That would be sick for me. I would hire that person straight away. But for me, now I need to go make the tech for that. Now I need to train that person. And even though I know how to do that, I don't know how to do that in a time efficient way. So for me, as soon as I get busy, which is now, I am really busy. I have to just go one track focus on the thing I'm doing. Right now, my goal is to just speak to 25 people per week, just to call them and have a proper conversation about what problems they're having in their business and see how I can help them. If it makes sense, give them an offer. If not, refer them to someone else. I just want to do that 25 times per week. And I thought it'll be simple, right? I run some ads, people book call with me, and that's it. But it's not, I have to have 100 conversations with people to just get them on the call. Because people giving me their phone numbers, I have to call them and say, hey, by the way, do you want to jump on a more longer one-on-one conversation? And most people will be like, no. Or actually, everyone says yes, but most people would just not show up. So they've took a slot that you could have given to someone else. It's just a whole spiral of problems that can happen. And because that's my goal and that's what I'm focused on, and I believe that's the highest leverage, profitable activity I can do right now as a business owner, is just to take sales calls. I'm just focused on that. Even the content will probably be better at getting me clients. Right now, that's what's going to be more bang for my buck. Does that make sense?
Understood. Yeah. So Asad, when it comes to how important do you feel using AI in your ad campaigns is going to help you in bringing in more revenue? Let's say we are talking to an e-commerce founder or a marketer who is basically running e-commerce ads. What would be your...
Got it. Before, if you go back a few years, for you to run really good e-com ads, before I go into it, I'm more of a lead generation specialist. So anything I say about e-commerce, take it with a pinch of salt. But I'm going to tell you what I know anyway, because I have done a few courses and I've had consulted on a few e-commerce contracts. So before, you would need a really good media buyer, someone who knows how to buy media, basically, knows how to give you a little bit of a guidance on your ad creative, and knows who, if the landing page you're sending the ads to are really, really good, right? The thing is that majority of that job you would get benefit. Okay, so if that person is really good at their job, your ads will be shown to the right people. And that's one full-time role that you have. Especially for e-commerce, you can't really get away with it without doing ads. There's no medal waiting for you. Because I know a lot of people try to start business oh yeah, I want to do business and I'm not going to run any ads. Come on, there's no medal or trophy that you're going to get for doing that. Just run ads. It's the best way. 99% of the biggest entrepreneurs in the world run ads. Like you need to get traction. So you run ads, right? But the difference now with AI, Facebook's AI is called Advantage Plus. It's just so good. Like you don't even need that job. Just a business owner can make ads, and those ads will be just as good or even better than a media buyer. A media buyer's job would have been to research what other people are doing, what interest to target, test different interests, test different ad creatives, test different landing pages, test different headings and text, because that's very important. But now you just put your ad creative in and AI will do all the targeting for you, which is going to save you a lot of money on the media buyer, and it's going to do better than the media buyer. You know what I mean?
Understood. This is something that I experimented as well, like last week. So I was running a campaign that was not for e-commerce, but it was on lead generation side, basically a lead generation campaign. So what I did was I created 2 ad sets. Okay, one ad set that I have put all the knowledge I have. Okay, target this one. Okay, this is the person, this is the age group, this is the location. And this other one where I have made use of GPT. I asked GPT, this is who I am. This is what I said. I want to get sold out in a week. Give me the targeting. Give me the demographics. Give me the interest. And trust me, I just put it blindly. Didn't even ask a single question. Just what GPT gave me, I put it. Okay. Let's say the budget I set for this ad set is $100. And for the one which I created out of my knowledge is $100. I give it like a week. Okay. And you would be surprised after a week when I take a look at the CPL of each ad set, the one which I was getting initially, that was a particular number, but the leads that I got from GPT were almost like 50% lesser than what I was getting back.
Oh my God, that's cool.
50% lesser. I'm not even kidding. Like, if the cost per lead over here is $5, over here it's 2.7, 2.6.
That's insane.
Yeah. And then that's what, like, I ran it for a week, and maybe after 10 days, I shut this ad set, and the budget that I had on this, I just put it over there. And it's been running so far. I don't know how it's going to be, but so far, like when I saw like the amount of, cost that it will save me on the ad spend, that was insane. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I know you tried GPT and you did like manual interest. So your campaign was like interest, right? You selected the interest. But try with Advantage Plus, which is Facebook's AI. In the ad set level, it will ask you, do you want to use Advantage Plus targeting? So for some businesses, it's automatically turned on. So you have to turn it off for the Advantage Plus to go away. For some businesses, it's turned off by default. So figure out what's happening with you. Turn it on. Don't give any input. Just let Advantage Plus do its thing. It's definitely for businesses who have a bit more of a budget. Like you're going to have to be spending £200 per day, £50 per day to really feed the AI, because there's no way to give it a prompt. Like you can give it like a directional, like, okay, do Advantage Plus, but I want to get, PTs, or I want to get MMA coaches as, my audience, but just leave it empty. You still need to feed it. In GPT, you can give it a big prompt, right? And GPT will give you what you need. But for this one, it needs to do its own searching. And the way it's going to do that is just going to show your ad to a different block of people. It knows all your competitors' ads. It knows all of your competitors' ads in different countries. It knows the difference between, okay, US people who want an agency react like this versus Dubai people who want an agency react like this. And this is the other content. So it does like lookalike audiences, but it does lookalike audiences like 1,000 times per hour for you. And if you make your own lookalike audience, you just made one and you're targeting the one. But this AI is doing it on the fly, and it's changing your lookalike audiences on the fly. And it's crazy. And the funniest thing you'll see is the type of leads you're getting or the type of customers you're getting is going to change automatically throughout the journey of your ads. What used to happen is you'll run an ad, you get big peak, and then it'll just drop. Now what happens is you run an ad, you get a peak, it drops, but then it goes get another peak, it gets another peak, it drops, and it consistently kind of levels off. And every time it feels like your cost per lead is going too high, it would make like behind the scenes, it'll make more lookalike audiences. It'll find new kind of leads for you, and it's crazy good. But I think people do need to start being a bit more brave and put more budget in their ads, because now is the time to just get the data. And when I say get the data, I don't mean get the data and not get the sales. I mean get the sales, but then still get data. Like do both at the same time.
Lovely, lovely. Also, what are your thoughts on brands using AI generated creatives? Like I've seen lately back in India, okay, the campaigns, especially the festive campaigns, brands like big brands have used AI in order to create the ads. Digital wise, I'm not sure if they have used it for campaigns or stuff, but on the hoardings, I've seen many brands, that have used AI to create the hoardings and stuff. So is this something like down the line you feel like this will again like take away job of a photographer and the model and all of that, but at the same time would it also it will benefit the business owners when they are cutting down their cost on photo shoots and so on? What are your thoughts on that?
AI is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. So with people who would have hired a photographer initially, like I said, like 2 years ago, you would need to hire a photographer, right? Like you would need to, if you need a photo of your product or if you need a photo of anything like a festive event, you need a photographer. That's it, straight up. Now you got an AI. So obviously a big chunk of people on a lower budget is just going to use the AI. Like that's it, right? And of course, a lot of photographers would have lost their job. But big companies with bigger budgets, even right now, they'll just hire the photographer. But the problem is they're not going to hire the new small photographer. They're going to hire the big boy photographer that's already kind of been there and done that, right? Same with copywriting. Copywriters haven't lost their jobs. I mean, they have. A lot of them have closed their businesses down because of GPT. But I know that if I'm going to make a landing page that's going to convert at like $40,000 per day in ad spend, that copy that's going to be on that landing page has to be a real human that's written that sales copy. AI is just not at that level yet, but I'm pretty sure soon it will be. Same with AI. So I'm pretty sure you'll just be able to take a photo of your product, and then you might just be able to generate a full feed on Instagram like Red Bull. And it will just not just be photos, but it'll be videos. And you will have your product being used where if you're selling headphones, someone will be wearing your headphones, jumping out the plane. And no one will be able to tell the difference. Right now, you can tell the difference between AI content. It's AI. I know there's in the news where you're like, oh, is it AI? No, it's scary. But come on, everyone knows this is AI. Like, you know it. But soon you won't be able to tell. And very soon, I mean, by the end of this year.
Also, when it comes to testing your ads, like A/B testing, what are some of the tricks you would recommend someone who is getting started, like, or who wants to scale their campaigns?
I love that question, man. The only heavy lifting you can do is on the creative. That's the only thing you want to test on the ad side of things anyway. Like if you're a media buyer, you test the creative. That's it. Just if your ad's not working, it's not because of the way you set it up. It's not because your interest is wrong or anything. Even you got a 50% decrease in yours because you use GPT to kind of do your targeting for you. But how much did you really save? It's just £2.50 per lead, right? That's all you saved. And in grand scheme of things, if they convert that client, then they've only saved £2.50, right? But if you convert the creative can be like 90% of the difference. Sometimes people are just not clicking. It'll be because of the creative. Even the AI needs the creative to show it to the right people, because you're not going to do any targeting. You're just using Advantage Plus. So the creative will do the targeting for you. Like at the start of the ad, you're going to call out. You're going to say, business owners, are you still making less than 10K per month, right? That's a call out. And hopefully business owners who are making less than 10K per month are going to stop. And people who are not business owners, they'll just think, oh, it's another ad, and scroll away, right? The other thing you can test is two more things, actually. The other thing you can test is your landing page. And the landing page is obviously you're getting clicks, but they're not converting. That's not the advertiser's fault. Like if you're getting clicks and they're not converting, that means the ad is getting people to knock on the door, it's your sale to lose. Now your website's not converting them, or something's not happening, but it's not the ad's fault because you're getting the clicks. It's the website's fault or the landing page's fault. For e-commerce, you want to send them directly to the product. That's it. Of course, like if you're selling shoes, the ad should just be showing shoes, and you go to that page, and ideally with the shoes already added to cart or something, and then you then go on the upsell. If they click on an ad where there's shoes and the price is already there, then that button should be add to cart. Like that's it. Like you click on that, it's added to cart, and now the website's actually, okay, your shoes are in the cart. Here's like a polish that you can buy, 50% off today only because you're buying the shoes. You could try that, or you could try it the other way where you just send them to the product page and then sell the shoes, like heavily sell the shoes with sales copywriting. We're not just saying the features of the shoe, you're telling them about the benefits and the emotional outcome of the shoe, like real sales copywriting. So you could test the landing page, the actual copy in the landing page. And the third thing you can test, and this is like the final thing, is the actual offer. Like if the ad's working, if the landing page is kind of working, and you're still not getting the sales, that means what you're actually offering is not needed. Like maybe people don't want shoes anymore. Maybe selling ice to Eskimos, like, yes, I know if you're a sick salesperson, you'll be able to sell ice to Eskimo, but it'd be nice if you don't have to squeeze all your sales muscles and the product is selling itself, and you as a salesperson is just taking, or even your sales copywriting or whatever, as a brand, you're just really good. So you're taking 40% conversion rate to 60% conversion rate, right? But don't let your sales skills or your brand be the only thing that's going from 0% to 10%.
Yeah, it does. Thank you. So this is something that I learned from a tutorial that I was going through, like, 2 weeks back. And the thing is, you mentioned about, okay, what is that one thing you shouldn't do when your ad is performing well?
Oh yeah. This is what I learned in my last contract. We were spending some months, man, we were spending 170K just on ads per month. And then some months we were spending 110K. And then what my coach in that company, what he was saying was, look, if the ad is working, you duplicate it. Like you don't even touch it. Do not touch it. And I thought that's weird. Like, why not? Like Facebook knows if I put the money up, that means this ad's working, right? But he was like, trust me. And I was like, all right, because this guy's got experience of running million plus per month in ads. So I listened to him. And yeah, he was right. His experience was right. Like nowhere in Facebook's manual or courses or blueprint, nowhere does anyone tell you to do this where you just duplicate. This guy just knew from experience after doing thousands and thousands of campaigns. And what it means is, let's say you're running an ad and you're getting the cost per lead lower than you ever have. And because you ran ads for your own business, that, okay, this ad is really good. Because you ran ads before, you're spending £50 per day or £100 per day or whatever you spend. And it's not worked. But this ad, you're only spending £30 per day and it's actually getting you a sale every single day. So you're like, oh, damn, this is working, right? If it's working, you don't touch it at all. Like you don't change the creative. You don't change anything. The only thing you can change is just the name of the campaign, the name of the ad set, and the name of the ad. But don't even do that. Just don't even touch it. Like just leave it. It's working, leave it. You obviously want to spend more money on ads because advertising is a game where you're going to waste money getting to a point where now finally you have an opportunity to make more money. When that opportunity comes, you need to open your wallet, get a loan if you have to. Alex Hormozi says use your credit card. But whatever it is you need to do is you need to double down on that campaign because it's working. You finally found the campaign that works and it's converting. You double down on it. So you then duplicate that campaign exactly the same and you just change the budget and then hope that the AI still finds its way to getting you the same results. Because what I've seen is a campaign, how much was I spending? I was spending $500 per day on the campaign and it was crushing. It was getting us like 100x return on ad spend. 100. So 500 per day times that by 100, that's 50K per day we were getting per
That's
day
insane.
in sales. So I duplicated it. I thought, yeah, this is going to be great. And I put, how much did I put? I think I put 5K on it or 1,000, something like that. But it was more money on it. And the other one just didn't work. Like it just didn't, nowhere near the first one. And it was a duplicate and it just didn't work. So even when you duplicate the campaign, it could just go other way around. And if it doesn't work, you duplicate it again, delete the one, and then try again. But you need to let it breathe. Like you need to let it spend at least like 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 if you're an e-com, and if you're in lead generation and you actually have a big target audience, and let it spend like 5K or 10K before you decide, okay, this is not working.